Hey everyone, hey dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. Emma Marone or Marone. She is a singer from Italy. In this picture, she's doing the vow of silence, most likely keeping the secret of the biblical world, about how fame, fortune, and success work in the entire world, and most likely about Freemasonry. She's doing one eye symbolism there, using a bottle of Coke to cover one eye, the eye of Horus. Horus is a fake Egyptian god that's just another branch of Satan. She's using her phone to darken one of her eyes, doing one eye symbolism. I know a lot of people don't get this, but can you see how often this comes up? The sign of success? Everything's A-okay in the world, right? No, it's not, because that's actually 666. Please understand that this is one of the signs and symbols that the Freemasons throw up. She's got the mocking tongue out and throwing up the devil horns, probably because she's just so rock and roll, dude. She's wearing the Freemason checkerboard. She's hanging out on the Freemason checkerboard. And what goes along with the Freemason checkerboard? Hiding her hand in her coat, the way a Freemason would do. This really is the world. You know, the world is biblical. It makes complete sense to me now, and it has for years. I don't have it all figured out, that's for sure. But I'm trying hard to show people that this is actually the world. Why does it matter? Because the world is fallen, the world is biblical. The good news is the gospel of truth of Jesus Christ. Fully man, fully God. He came to earth and lived a perfect sinless life 2,000 years ago. He died on the cross and shed his precious blood, was buried, then resurrected 3 days later, according to the scriptures. This is the only way for forgiveness of sin. This is the only way to heaven. This is the only way for salvation, redemption. Meanwhile, the world has fame, fortune, success, and not even that in some cases. And what do? The same signs and symbols. They're very original, right? They're Satan's puppets. They do exactly what they're told. I think they like to do these signs, symbols, and agendas. And it's always hard to know, like, how much they're doing them on their own will, or do they all have to do it? It kind of seems like that sometimes, like, you know, whatever situation these photo ops go, I think they like doing it because this is an example. I don't know if this is like a magazine cover or whatever it is. It looks kind of like that, but it looks professional, like she's on a set getting pictures taken, so she's doing the signs and symbols. But I've also seen pictures of out like by paparazzi, and they're just out in the world, and they still do the signs and symbols. Excuse me. So brothers and sisters, most of you know this already. And for those that don't know, I show this every day. I'm not lying. I'm not a crazy person. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a Christian that has eyes to see. And so do my brothers and sisters, a lot of them on this channel and in the truth community. The truth community is the Christian community. But keep in mind, there's a lot of people that come on here and act like a Christian in some way, but then they don't talk about the gospel, and their fruit shows who they are. Like if they... You know, if they're lying, if they have a little bit of truth and then they add a little bit of lies, we must know there's wolves in sheep's clothing. And there's people definitely in the truth community that have a little bit of truth going on to suck people in, and then they act like a crazy person to make all Christians look crazy. You know what I mean? The whole world is like this. There is no left and right. There is no Democrat, Republican. It's all the same side. It's all the same coin. It has two different sides, but it's a Hegelian dialectic. They cause a problem, and then they offer you a solution or maybe another solution. You have freedom of choice. It seems like that, but really the world is rigged, and we don't really have much choice. All the stuff that happens in the world, they let that stuff happen. They want us to be divided. They want left and right. They want to have us against each other, when really we should all be Christians following Jesus Christ. Some people might get that confused with religious ways. The Bible is true. It's the Word of God. It helps to read it. It gives you strength. It gives you, wisdom and knowledge about what the world is and in what's going on in the world. We're watching prophecies come to a boil now in these last days. There's wars and rumors of wars. There is so much going on with the gay and trans agenda and all of these other things happening in the world. Most or all of it is Antichrist. It really is a narrow, narrow path. The gate is straight and narrow. If you want to walk on that path, you need to have faith in Jesus Christ. It's not good enough to be a quote-unquote good person. In Jesus' eyes, we're all fallen sinners. He is way higher than us. And, we make mistakes along the way. We're human, but we should be helping each other. And people go, those crazy Christians and their conspiracy theories, they're so hateful. We're pointing out the truth of the Bible and the biblical world, and we're pointing out the truth of the gospel of salvation that saves your eternal soul. No one knows when they will die. I spoke to an old school friend today. It was very nice to see him, but he let me know a few people I went to school with have passed away in the last couple years, and I was pretty shocked about it. But it's just another reminder that no one is guaranteed tomorrow. No one's guaranteed their next breath. Today is the day of salvation. God bless you.